I made it my mission to push back the propaganda and lies that has been told about the so-called African Americans. Y'all need to go get this book, History of America Before Columbus, according to documents and approved authors. American Aborigines by Peter D. Rowe. Turn to page 307 and you will see the evidence of our Negro ancestors who were already here in the Americas, that include the United States of America. I'm going to let you all read this. Just follow the yellow circle. 2, that's Haiti, y'all. That's what Haiti was called back in early America. Negroes, our ancestors, or some other American Negro nation. Our ancestors, y'all, Negroes, our Negro ancestors. We didn't come from no Africa. Account of the ancient black nations of America, our ancestors. That these were Negroes, our ancestors, y'all, the so-called African Americans, ancestors. Black men. These are the different shades of our ancestors: brown, tawny, and coppery. Were scattered everywhere, talking about everywhere across the Americas. I want to say this before I continue. The Negroes that you see in Central and South America and the surrounding Caribbean islands did not come off any slave ship from Africa either. But that's a subject for another video. The so-called Black Americans are the most confused and brainwashed people on the planet because white people was able to dupe them into believing that their ancestors came from Africa. Let me get back to the meat of this video. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all read. Follow the circle. Women as fair as English milkmaids were found in Central America. Along the northwest coast dwell numerous tribes, which, accordingly to accounts, must be widely distinguished from the Indians of the interior. Okay, y'all know what this family consisting of several tribes are represented as lighter colored than any other North American aborigines. They have indeed been described as having as fair a complexion when their skin are washed as some inhabitants of Europe, and this feature accomplished sometime with auburn hair has been considered in indicating an origin different from that of the copper-colored tribes. There y'all go again. Our ancestors, like I said before, were already here in the Americas and didn't come off no slave ship from Africa. That's a lie that European told y'all Negroes. Now, where did I hear this term, copper colored? I know I heard this before. Where did I hear this? I'm thinking, y'all. I know I heard this term somewhere else. You know, talking about our ancestors, talking about the so-called African Americans and Black Americans ancestors. You know, they're copper colored. I heard that somewhere. Let me think. Okay, y'all, I'll be right back. Let's read the definition of American. A native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races. There you go, y'all. There you go, right there. Our ancestors. Found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. The descendants of Europeans, they're talking about white Americans. And the descendants of the copper-colored races are the so-called African Americans, Black Americans.
Check your history. We are celebrating a murderous, rapist holiday today. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't know Thanksgiving? We are eating turkey. We are being thankful in the name of the Lord, in the name of murder and rape. That's the origins of this day. The origins of this day is a tribe, a group of, I don't know if it was Cherokee Indians, Arapaho, Apache. I think it was Apache Indians. A tribe of Indians was so good to the white man when he got on the soil, they met him.
I'm going to read again the definition of American. A native of America, originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper-colored races found here by the Europeans, but now applied to the descendants of Europeans born in America. Y'all see that right there? Copper-colored races. Y'all see it? They talking about the so-called African Americans, Black Americans. Now they go by this other term, foundational Black Americans, ancestors. Our ancestors did not come off any slave ship from somewhere in West Africa and brought to America. Our ancestors were already here. Yes, the European did enslave some of our ancestors.
Hey, white men, showed them how to grow food, showed them how to grow tomatoes, pumpkins, squash, showed them how to till the ground, how to get over the mountains, how to fight the bear, how to fight the alligator. The white boy didn't have that shit over there. He didn't know nothing about America when he got here. So,
wrong again. It was the so-called African American copper-colored ancestors, not Native Americans, that taught the Europeans how to till the land and grow all kinds of vegetables and the way of the forest. That's the reason the Europeans enslaved some of the so-called African American copper-colored ancestors, because they knew how to till the land, grow corn, squash, carrots, cabbage, collard greens, watermelons, and a whole bunch of other vegetables. And they taught the Europeans how to fish, hunt, and the way of the forest. The black slaves of the United States didn't just pick cotton. No, on the plantation, they were farmers. They were farmers before the Europeans even stepped foot on American soil. And that's the reason why many of them were enslaved, because they were great farmers. If Native Americans taught white men how to grow vegetables and till the land, how come they didn't enslave them instead of black people? I know why. Because the black people that were enslaved by Europeans had the stamina, the endurance, and the strength to grow vegetables, pick cotton, and till the land during the hot summer months on the plantation. There you go.